So, so we do that, and then he talks to me, the day after that, and he's like, I said, well, let's just, what do you want to do now? Is what he's saying. I was like, let's just go back into it again. Let's do it again. And he's like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. He said, I'll listen to you and do what you ask. And this is how much he trusted me. And I mean, it's good because your athlete should trust you to that degree if you've proven that. Although I just put him through absolute hell. Um, and you had to have some. I mean, even Cliff Wilson had guinea pigs, and I don't know if he did this to him. I don't think he did, but anyway. So what happens is he said, I don't know. It's a lot of trauma for the body to go through, and ultimately I agreed. Even though he knows to me from my previous work or still now, I'm quite a tactician. I want to be prior preparedness individual, methodically plan, because it doesn't go to plan. But the more you get close to it, the closer it does a lot of times. And so I couldn't do that because I also at the same time, I couldn't put him through that again. It wasn't a good idea. So I went back, I thought about it, did a little bit more research, called a buddy of mine again, was a DO. He's good in this area. Ran some things by him on the science side when it comes to the basically the minerals that we're utilizing to create this effect. And he said that he believed I was correct, that I could recreate this without causing your stomach issues, without having you to eat that many potatoes, and without doing some of the things you had to do. So fast track into, we go right back to dieting. You hit a new PR the few days before did you hit the new PR before I refed you several days, or did you hit?
So I hit one of the PRs, and then I remember us talking because I was like hovering around about 3 pounds above that PR. It was a season PR. And you're like, I really want to get through that. And I'm thinking, I mean, I felt like we had already dug as much as we possibly could. And, I didn't think there was any way we could get lower. And so I would have been happy even within like a pound of that. But as we both know, I ultimately hit a season PR and within like 3 pounds of like my adulthood PR. It was, I mean, 3/10 of a pound of my adulthood PR. I mean, with far more muscle than I had the previous time. So it was, I mean, you definitely depleted me all the way down.
So we, again, refeeding is just like a diet break. Within the sense of being in a calorie place in your body that signals your body that you're not, starvation, but it obviously focuses on carbohydrate to signal leptin levels. But so we do that as a part of the protocol. So we give him, several refeeds. Then we go into a deplete phase, which of course Congo knows this. I'm not going to point out protocols exactly what we do, but go through a deplete phase, and then we have to manipulate some different potassium and sodium and water and glycogen levels during this whole entire refeed to deplete phase. It's truly prior planning in this regard, because you have to set the body up in certain ways for some of these, because you can't just slap them on. You can't just throw them into somebody, because the body won't handle it well and it won't look good.
Yeah.
So you have to build somebody up in some of these cases. So then we get through there. We're doing the peak week deplete, and then we get to that Friday, the day before the show. So time to run the protocol again. So walk us through, not everything you ate and all that stuff are numbers, but walk us through the experience of us getting it right.
Oh man. I mean, literally night and day. I, started to, kind of fill out throughout the day. We had different means of, getting me these nutrients, and, just kind of, slowly and methodically kind of filled out throughout the day, and I felt nothing like I did last time. No discomfort. Just, I just ate, and as we planned, and it went very, very well. That's when kind of start to get that feeling, and by the end of the night, naturally I have a lot more food in my body and so forth, and I'm not spilled, but I'm not not as peeled as I looked in the morning. So I knew that like kind of like the previous time, your body needs to kind of metabolize some of those nutrients through the night, and we wanted to see how I woke up on Saturday. And when I did, I think we knew that we were bringing something special.
Yeah, I think I didn't pull up the text for this video because the quotes don't matter. But you said this is this Congo is not. He doesn't use explicits, but he was like, I think you said this is the effing fullest I've ever been.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Yeah.